I don't understand.
Oh,
It just doesn't make any sense.
Sit down, darling. I know. I couldn't figure it out either. Then I found the camera. The camera that killed Teresa Carter. And there was still film in it. So Lucky developed it. And most of it didn't turn out, but there was one picture of Scott with blood on his shirt. And then there was another photo that came out, and Lucky didn't see that. He enlarged it, but I took it before he saw it. And
what is it?
well, I don't think it's necessary that
I want to see it.
Okay.
It's me.
You walked in on Rick and Teresa struggling.
Yes. She had her hands around Rick's throat. She was trying to kill him.
And then she came towards you. And you had every reason to believe that she was going to try to hurt you. You were frantic. You reached out and you grabbed something, anything.
The camera.
And you swung it.
I killed her.
But it was self-defense. You thought it was self-defense. But the problem is that you were already on probation because of the David Hamilton thing. And so Rick was afraid you'd be arrested. So he and Scott covered it all up.
How?
They took the body. They buried Teresa Carter.
To protect me?
Yes. And then, see, this summer when you went back to the attic, some of the memories started to resurface. And when Rick came to town, you started to remember even more.
Rick was coming at me with the syringe.
Right. He gave you something to calm you down, maybe even make you forget. And then he and Scott buried the body.
They were the ones that I saw through the window that night.
You see, Scott realized that you were starting to remember. And he wanted to stop that, so the fire and everything, but it didn't work.
Oh, God. The night before a wedding, Lulu spilled some punch on her dress, and it made me remember that I had blood on my dress. And that's why I went to the attic.
Right. They should have told you. They should have made you understand.
And then Rick came in, and I told him that I knew that he had killed Teresa. And he said no, that he hadn't. And then he pulled out the syringe, and he was coming at me with it, and I told him to stop. I told him to leave me alone. He didn't kill Teresa. Oh my God. He was telling the truth. Oh my God.
He should have made you understand. They should have told you. Oh. You thought it was self-defense.
Oh God, he was telling the truth. Oh God. He was telling me the truth and I didn't believe him.
But he should have told you.
Oh, Luke, how could I do it?
You thought it was self-defense, sweetie.
Oh, God, I killed my own father. Oh, God. How could I do that?
I brought you here so that we'd have a chance to be alone together and no one would find us, so you could remember and start to deal with this.
I did a terrible thing.
But you didn't mean to.
My father is dead because of me.
It's gonna be okay. No, I'm gonna make it okay.
It'll never be okay.
Sweetheart, what happened wasn't your fault. It was an accident. You didn't mean to. You're a good person, Laura. You would never hurt anyone on purpose. Now, you listen to me. This is what we're gonna do. We're not gonna go back until you're absolutely ready.
Okay.
Okay. We have to make sure that you're strong enough to handle this. And that's when we'll go back, okay?
I can do it.
I know you can. But remember, all hell's gonna break loose when we hit Port Charles, sweetheart. You know, reporters and lawyers and cops, and they'll be throwing questions at you and hurling accusations, and it...
The children. What about my children? They need me.
I know. And I'm gonna take you to them just as soon as I possibly can. Okay? Yeah.
Okay.
All right, now first, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna deal with this and make sure that you're strong. Okay. But I think that maybe we've been here a little bit too long. And I think we should move.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But we can still get married again, right?
Oh, of course. Of course we're gonna get married.
Oh, good. You know what? I don't want to have a big church wedding. I want to get married just at the house, just with our family and friends. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, that would be so wonderful.
Can we go now?
Just really soon. I just have to make a few arrangements. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Everything's gonna be good now.
Okay.
It'll be okay. All right.
Hello?
Nicholas, I don't have much time, so listen up. I would have called Lucky, but I'm afraid his phones are tapped. Is he there with you?
No, he's not, Luke. What's going on? Where's my mother?
I can't get into that right now.
No, yes. Yes, you can, Luke. You gotta tell me what's going on. Who killed Rick?
I'll tell you later.
Listen to me. Lucky is convinced that our mother flipped out, but if you were the one who killed him, I've gotta know.
You and your brother are safer the less you know. Do you understand that? Okay, now listen. I just want you to get a message to Lucky. Tell him Abbotsville. I need a car, cash, and some fake IDs. At the abandoned barn at the end of Rock Creek Road.
Fine, I'll be there in an hour.
No, not you, Lucky.
Listen, I want to see my mother. I want to know if she is all right.
Nicholas, you don't know how to do this, and Lucky does. I don't want you coming here. You'll be tailed.
Put her on the phone right now. Please, put her on the phone.
I do not have time for this, Nicholas.